Hey guys, how are we doing today? So I wanted to do a what sold video for the month of November. I actually started off the month not thinking I was going to do very good because the first couple of weeks was terrible, and then it just went off. So I was pretty excited at the end of the month how much I made. So I wanted to share with you some of the things I sold. I'm also going to throw in some of the things that I wished I never picked up, or at least done better with the pricing or accepting offers. So, but anyway, for the most part, though, I'm happy. I'm happy with what I got. So, or what I sold, I should say, with what I sold. Anyway, and again, this is Judy, Thrifting KC Style. I am a part-time reseller, full-time pharmacy technician. And so, let's see how I did. Okay. I'm going to do just a few of the items. I'm not going to go through every little thing because that would take forever. Especially since it's a whole month. Going to start with the lowest thing first and then go all the way up to eBay. eBay is always my best seller. But yeah, we'll go that route. So first thing is I want to check and see if my sound is working. So I'm going to pause you for a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, awesome. Last night I recorded a video and then my mom called in between her at the end of, I wasn't even done with it. I was trying to do what sold last night, and prior to that I did a whole nother haul video, and then I went to check on it to see where I left off before my mom called. No sound whatsoever. We could not figure out why there was no sound. I even had my husband look at it, and I said, okay, it's too late now. I had to cut it up and redoing them all today. So anyway, but this one will probably be better because I know what I did last night that I didn't like. And so now I say, okay, we're not doing that this time. So you guys get a better version of me. So, okay, we're going to start off with Depop. I sold something else on Depop, which is so exciting. I wish more things would sell on it, but I actually don't have that many listed over there. I do tend to forget about it when I'm listing, and so I need to start listing better. But what sold this time was a vintage men's cowboy lariat bolo tie. This I paid $5 for, which I do think was too much. But it was a little old man, and he just, I guess I just thought he was the cutest. But the rock or the stone was so gorgeous that that I think was worth it. But the string that was the bolo part of the tie was old. You could definitely tell it was old, but it still sold for $19.80. I did get an offer, and then my profit was $7.91. So that was my first sale I wanted to tell you about. And then now we're going to go to Mercari. And on Mercari, when I was in Omaha, and I went with Lori and Kyle, Happy and Grumpy Picker, to an estate sale, and I got this vintage living quarters 8-cup percolator coffee pot, aluminum stove top camping. It was new, still in the box. It was used, so I shouldn't say it was new, but it still had the box, so I think that was good. I only paid $2 for this. I sold it for $22, so my profit was $11. And then this one I think was a bad buy. And you're going to hear more of some of it if you haven't already. I'm not sure if I'm going to put this one out first or my haul video. Probably this one. But I had bought a Eliza Jane dress from Whatnot. And I paid $7.81. It was a size 6. And this dress took forever to sell. And I did sell it one other time, and then someone asked to cancel it because she didn't look at the size right. I think that's why, though, the size was too small. I think it was a larger size. It would have sold better. This also was a mixed media. So we had stripes on top, flowers and florals on the bottom. So it really had to take someone special who could wear that. So like I said, $7.81. I was given an offer for $15. And I was like, yes, I'm done with this dress. I've had it for so long. And so my profit was $4.54. So will I buy Elijah Jane again? Yes, because I've already have. And I actually had a dress in between after I bought this one of Eliza Jane's that sold like really quick. So I know Eliza Jane people do like it. I just don't think the size was good on this one, and the fact that it was such a weird mixed media type thing. So anyway. Also on Mercari, I sold a Harley Davidson women's t-shirt. I love my heart, sparkly red heart, size extra large. This one did have a flaw in it. One of the, it was beaded or gemstones, whatever you call those, was missing out of the H, I think. Um, anyway, but someone still bought it, so I was grateful. I had this one also for a long time. I paid $4 for it. And what I did on Mercari, Mercari is probably the hardest things for me to relist on, because there's no simple way that Mercari has to where you can relist. And so what I started doing has been just deleting. I've been, taking pictures, screenshots, so to speak, of what I'm wanting to relist. And then I'm going into my cross listing program, which is List Perfectly. So there is a link, I think. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure there is a link in my LinkedIn or Linktree, I should say, with this information for List Perfectly. I would suggest that you guys try it out, and you will get a discount for the first month, I think, 5 free days, something like that. But try it out, because this really does help to do cross listing on multiple platforms. And so I sold it for $20, $12.78. But what I was going to say is I delete the listing and then go into List Perfectly and relist it on Mercari. A lot of things started selling for me when I started to do that. So I was grateful that I finally realized what I could have been doing all along. Okay. I also had my very first bundle on Mercari, which is so exciting. And it was all no cost of goods. Two things were my own personal things. I had a collection of salt and pepper shakers. So I sold a silver, nope, let me start over, a vintage black and cream teapot salt and pepper shakers. They were chipped pretty bad from the paint chipping, not the actual pot, but the paint chipped off of it. So definitely whoever got them, I'm thinking they were probably going to repaint them. They were cute. They were nice. And then they also got a 4-inch cobalt blue glass and silver. So it was cobalt blue glass underneath, and then they just put a silver cover over it. Also salt and pepper shaker. So I sold both of those. That were my personal things. And then when I won that mystery box from Rachel Strickland, I got these vintage silver and mother of pearl cameo earrings. So total wise, they offered me $40, and I accepted. And so my profit was $34.06. And like always, guys, I will have pictures up so you guys can kind of see exactly what I'm talking about, because I know sometimes the description, you're like, huh, what are you saying? So hopefully you'll be able to see all that. I'll have those up. Okay, now we're going to go to Poshmark. Okay, so on Poshmark, I sold this really, really pretty sage green dress. The brand was R space and then VIVIMOS. Never heard of this brand before, but I liked the style, and it looked really boho. It was ruffle. It's like you could wear it across your shoulder if you want, or you can wear it above. Doesn't matter. It was a stretch top boho cotton lined dress. It was an extra large. Size is always a factor. I think the bigger the sizes, the better it sells. Paid $4. So for $21, my profit was $10.78. And then I also sold a Talbot women's extra large black velvet wide leg dress pants. They were pull-on. Really nice. I got actually both of these things from the same thrift store, but just at different times. So again, my cost of goods was $4. They also paid $21. And so again, my profit was $10.78. And just like last time, guys, when I did a what sold video, I'm picking things that are $20 and above, unless it's one of my something I'm like shouldn't get again, or there's a reason I think I could have improved on it. So there's only a few of those because I really did pretty good this month, if I say so myself. So, and then at my local thrift store just down the street from me, you guys probably remember these red shoes I bought. They were Clark's, and they were red. And I have in the title that they were called Orchard Women, size 7.5, red patent leather, round toe, flat shoes. So the patent leather was on there, but it was only on the toes area and the heel part. The rest of it was suede, and I did not put that in the title. But the lady who bought them gave me a 5 stars, so that was great. She liked them. She also paid $29. My cost of goods was $4.74, and so my profit is $16.44. And then I got this next thing for my sister's storage unit that she just left because she didn't have space for it where she was moving to. And so my mom and I went through and got a lot of things out of it. And I got these Jessica Klein side zips, women's size 9W black knee-high 2-inch heeled boots. So no cost of goods since they were from my sister's unit. $22 is how much they offered me. And then my profit was $17.60. So all so good. This next item is one of the things I'm a little disappointed about, and more in the fact that I gave into a offer and I should have countered, I think. But these were a set of 4 vintage Paul Sebastian mugs. I have our Korak diamond embossed 24% lead crystal glasses. These were gorgeous. I saw them at the store. All 4 of them was only $5.95, I think. And then my cost of goods for that day was $5 for everything a piece. So $5 for 4 cups. But I accepted an offer of $16. I should have countered, but I didn't. And so I only made $7.80. I still made a profit. I didn't lose any money. So I'm still happy with what I got, but I wish I had, countered back a little bit maybe. But sometimes I feel like when you counter back, you don't hear from them again. So sometimes I need the money or need sales, because I do feel like if you accept offers, then the platform likes that. And then maybe more things will start selling. Okay, I had these Patagonian pants. These pants, I had a harder time figuring out if they were men's or women's. One platform I had them down as men's, another one I had them down as women's. I do think they were women's. And that's what this is saying. Patagonian women's green, Pinyon Pines, khaki style, pants size 38, inseams 32. See, that's where it gets me, is when they don't do the number sign and they do it like this. So So if it was men, I apologize to whoever bought it and thought they were women's. Anyway, the cost of goods was only $1.04. I got this at my mom's town at her thrift store that she has there. Love that thrift store. They paid $20, so my profit was $14.96. Okay, the next item was free to me from my friend Peggy, who was trying to downsize from 2 storage unit to 1. So she gave me a lot of hard goods, and this was a vintage cornware, blue country cornflower. This was the 1.5 quart casserole with the lid. So I sold all of the cornwares now that she gave me. She gave me 3, and 2 of them had lids. And so, yeah. This one sold for $22, and so my profit was $16.60. And then the last thing is also, I kind of got this as I paid too much. I got profit, but the next item is I paid too much for it in the first place. And these were a pair of Sportos women's black brown falk fur Patty Duck waterproof shoes, and they were a size 8. So my cost of goods this day was $13.62. This was one of the more expensive thrift stores, and I've been to it since. In fact, you'll see in my haul video, I had bought some clothes and different things from it. It's from the same one, and the cost of goods wasn't as bad, but this particular day, they were bad. I only bought 2 pairs of shoes, and so... So anyway, they paid $27. So that is good. I mean, I did get profit. I got my money back. And then my profit is $7.98. Will I pay that much for them? No. Will I buy them again? Yes, because I've already have. I do think this style of shoes do sell because I've sold quite a few of them, but I'm not going to spend that much for them again. So, okay. Next thing we're going to do is eBay. Thought I lost some. Hang on a second. Okay, eBay. I had a Ralph Lauren tartan plaid jacket, um, size extra large. It was green and blue. It was a full zip hooded fleece. This jacket was beautiful, and I was getting some low ball offers, even from the person who ended up buying it. Um, she was determined that she couldn't afford more, but I was determined to stick to my guns and say, no, I need this much. She ended up paying $34.65. A lot of that had to do with my shipping because I went to calculated shipping because I felt like I was losing money when I was doing flat rate. And so I went to calculate it. So how I'm doing it, and this is examples I've been seeing other resellers are doing, so I'm hoping hoping this is good, is I do weigh the item and then I'm estimating on the box size. So, because it's just an estimation, I feel like when it comes to a box, because you never know what you're going to use at the moment that you're actually shipping. So anyway, my cost of goods was $4.74. They paid $34.65, and so my profit is $24.13. So that was really good. I love it when my profit is over $20 for sure. This next item, I did make a fairly good profit, but I have it down to because I will never get them like this in this condition again. But these are a pair of Crocs. They were Crocs Classic Unisex Lavender. They were men's 9 and women's 11 slip-on. They were lined. They were filthy. I got these at the Goodwill bins. I never showed you that haul because I had so many listed by the time I got around to it. So I just decided not to show it to you guys. But every pair of shoes I got, except for some boots, was so dirty that I was like, I'm not doing this again. Because it took me a couple of hours just to clean these shoes. So my my cost of goods was $2.40. They gave me an offer of $15. I ended up getting $15.28, and then my profit is $9.55. So like I said, still not a bad profit, but I will probably not get them like that again. Okay, and then I had this vintage Guess. It was a blue Guess blue back logo Y2K cotton denim mini jean skirt, size large. Another reseller had mentioned in one of her videos that vintage Guess was good. I did have this one for a minute, but not awful long. I mean, I don't really document that when I do my report here. But anyway, it sold. Cost of goods was $4. $22.80 was how much they paid, and then my profit is $10.60. And then again, another thing that I got from Rachel Strickland from that mystery box. Yeah. The Tory Burch tote. That one that she gave me in that mystery box. It was a big blue dark tote, organizer, Emily T, large leather bag, navy blue tote. No cost of goods, guys. $64.43 was how much they paid, and so then my profit $48.28. So super excited about that. And then you guys remember when I went to those estate sales, the one weekend with my husband, and the one I hit up on a whole bunch of Judy blues and a pair of Spanx. All of that sold already. Some this month in November, and then some here in December. So the first one that sold though were the best one, I think. It was the Judy Blue women's size 18W button fly skinny jeans, high rise stretch, and they were a dark wash. Now, I was getting an offer for another pair of Judy Blues, and they kind of gave me a low offer, and so I counter, and then the next thing I saw was $28. I think they offered 20, and then I counted to 25, and then they 28. I don't remember. Maybe I must have said higher because then I see this offer for 28, so I accepted. But I accepted it on the wrong pair, because this person just came right out and offered 28 before I even knew. Anyway, I should have looked first. I probably could have gotten more out of the buttonflies, I think, but I still feel like I did good, because I ended up getting $31.15 because of the shipping. And so then my profit was $22.03. And again, cost of goods was only $4. And then I sold the Spanx this time too. And these were women's plus size. They were 2X, which I think really helped selling these so fast. They were flock leather leggings, black stretch pull-on. They were thin as can be. I was like, how can anybody wear these? But hey, I might not like something, but I'll sell what someone else don't likes for sure. Anyway, again, $4 is my cost of goods. $34.33 is how much they ended up paying. And so then my profit was $24.76. So awesome. And then at these garage sales we went to, the last time we went, was I got this dress. It was a Bila, B-I-L-A. It was gorgeous. It was a handkerchief hem maxi dress. It was an extra 2X. I have shirred waist, V-neck, boho. $3.30 was my cost of goods this day, and they paid $24.31. And so then my profit for this dress was $16.91. So I'm loving these good sales. I mean, I'm just thinking I did really good. Another thing that I got for free was this vintage panhandle slim men's size 16 shirt. The sleeves were a size 34. It was a Western button-down shirt. This was a really, I put this in there because I knew it was vintage. I was pretty sure it was vintage. I put it in as vintage. And I knew the style sells, and it did. It sold for $20. I've had this in my death pile for a long time, and I finally listed it, and it probably sold within 2 weeks. So, lesson learned there. So my profit was $17.05. And then we all been warned about not buying Thai Beanie Babies. I knew that, and I still bought Thai Beanie Babies because I'm thinking, okay, I'm just going to get the unusual ones. I'm not going to get like the bears. Those are the most common, but all these other ones are, yeah, I should have just not even paid attention to myself. But I did sell some, but not for much. This was a Thai Beanie Babies, white poodle, pink collar, and a brown squirrel stuffed animal plush. Don't know why I put a squirrel and a dog together, but I did. The cost of goods was $2. They offered me 6. I accepted. I got $6.12, and so my profit was only $2.37. So yeah, it's almost not worth listing something like that. And I will not buy. I don't buy them ever again. I don't even really buy the big ones either, of the Thai stuffs, whatever they're called, plushes. Okay, I had this gorgeous purse. It was called, I think it's Ticanello. And this one was gorgeous. I got this when I was with my mom when we did yard sales in her town. So my cost of goods was only $1.39. But this was a green palm leaves leather shoulder strap clutch purse. Like I said, this was gorgeous. I was so excited when I found it. Someone paid $27 for it. And then my profit was $14.79. So also, same weekend, I got a pair of Vans shoes, paid $1.39 for them as well. And these were a pair of dark gray, black sole ties, custom, authentic tennis sneaker shoes, and they were size 12. So really good size. They were, like I said, cost of goods was $1.39. Someone paid $27.87 for them. So my profit was $17.53. So then I sold also from this same garage sale weekend a pair of Nike Air Max, I should say, XC gray orange sneakers, tennis shoes, size 10 and a half, $1.39. Someone paid $20 for them, so my profit was $11.19. And then locally, we went to some garage sales, and I found this vintage country lace women's green novelty because he had gingerbread, coffee, jacket. So he had like gingerbread houses. I think he had a gingerbread. It was really neat. The material was kind of like, looked like it was knotted. You'll see a picture. I'm probably not describing it like I should. And then my cost of goods this day was $2.15. They paid $25 for it. And so then my profit was $17.13. And so I didn't want to end on a negative one, but I'm going to because that's what's left. A pair of Adidas men's black spell out logo, size 3, side 3 stripes, white shorts, size 2X. Okay, so the stripes were white, the shorts were black. Oh my goodness. I paid $5. I bought this from Angie Resell. Now, I do buy a lot of stuff to resell from Angie or for me, myself. But this one wasn't a good buy. I've had it for a while, and no one was even liking the pair of shorts. So when someone offered me $6, I just accepted it. So you can already tell it's going to be negative because eBay's going to take a fee, right? And so I got $6.80. So at least it wasn't as bad, but I am negative $1.16. The positive note is that this is the only negative this month. So I think I had more negatives last month. So I'm happy about that. So, or if it not, it might just been a negative amount last month. So anyway, okay. Now I meant to do this after each platform, but no, I did not. So we're going to go over then the total stats of everything, so you know exactly how much I made. But for Depop, of course, my total sales was just $19.08 because it was only the tie. And so cost of goods was $5. After everything was taken out, then my profit was $7.91. I have switched up things on Depop and making the customer pay for shipping because I just don't have time to deal with it. So I have been selecting for them to pay shipping now. It's easier. I know other people will see it differently than me, but figured if they really want something, they'll pay the shipping, right? Okay. Mercari. My all sales for Mercari was $134.50. I did sell 9 things on Mercari, which, you know, I had the bundle. But yeah, I sold 9 things. So that I only gave you three things with the bundle and then 2 other things. But so $134.50. Cost of goods for all of those was $17.94. And then my profit from Mercari was $88.83. Okay. And then Poshmark, let me see. I sold 11 things on Poshmark. I made an all sale of $214. Cost of goods for Poshmark was just $39.02. And so then my profit was $121.40. So really, really excited. And then eBay. My all sales on eBay was $519.48. My cost of goods was only $51.04. So can you see I'm getting better, getting smaller cost of goods, better items, selling things for higher. Uh-huh. And then my profit was $335.85. And that was with selling 25 things on eBay. Okay. So total for everything, I total sold 46 items altogether from all those platforms. My all sales was $887.78. No, wait a minute. I think I'm on. Nope, I'm right. Okay. It says my cost of goods was only $113 all over for the whole month. So I'm excited about that. Really, to me, that's a really small number. So then my profit for all 4 platforms was $553.99, which is pretty good for a month I didn't think I was going to do good in. I'm hoping to double that for 2024, if not more. I'm going to try really hard to start listing better. It's a struggle when you work full time and trying to keep this other job going too. So I'm going to try to do better. I hope, because I want this job to succeed, so that I can maybe solely do this job. You know, you never know, right? Okay, guys, that was my sale, for my for the month of November, and tell me how you liked it, what you guys think my numbers were, what can I do to improve. I could always use your advice, suggestions, whatever. I could use it. I've made a lot of changes, I feel like, in what I buy, how much I'm willing to spend, my promoted listing, the percentage I went down on, just so that I can get more of a income coming back to me. So that's it for today. I hope you guys have a great day, okay? Great rest of your day. And I hope you have a wonderful week. And guys, don't forget to hit those likes and sub. You can sub, okay? Also, I hope you have many, many, many sales. Bye, guys. See you later.